If you're a caregiver who hasn't slept in months or even years because you are worried about your loved one's safety, I want to share something that may genuinely help. Harbor exists for families caring for children and adults with complex needs, individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities, rare diseases, seizure disorders, and medical fragilities. Families love fiercely, but they often carry overnight responsibility alone. We originally set out to build a better baby monitor. Today, thousands of families use Harbor hardware in their homes. But as we listen closely, especially to families navigating Medicaid waivers and programs like Beckett, we realized something much bigger. The problem wasn't just visibility. It was reliable overnight support. It was exhaustion. It was the structural shortage of dependable overnight staffing. That's what led us to build Harbor Remote Support. Our team has built companies in complex spaces before: technology, healthcare, and regulatory environments, where getting it right truly matters. So when we built Harbor, we didn't improvise. We built it thoughtfully and carefully, with privacy, security, nursing oversight, and families at its center. Because when someone is caring for your loved one overnight, getting it right matters. Here's the reality. Many families who qualify for overnight monitoring services rely on in-home respite workers whose primary role is observation and alerting. But overnight staffing is extremely difficult. Agencies struggle to cover shifts. Reimbursement rates often don't align with labor costs. In rural communities, staffing simply isn't available. This isn't a failure of people. It is a structural constraint. And families, they're left exhausted. We asked a simple question. If the function of overnight respite is monitoring and alerting, does that require someone physically sitting in the home? What if trained professionals could provide structured, reliable oversight remotely? What if one experienced nurse, focused solely on monitoring protocols, could safely and reliably support a small number of families overnight? That's Harbor. Harbor is non-medical remote overnight support. We do not replace skilled in-home nursing. We do not provide clinical advice. We do not physically intervene. Harbor is designed for families who need reliable monitoring and alerting overnight. Families install Harbor's secure camera in the individual's room and place the monitor in the caregiver's room. Every single night, caregivers explicitly authorize our remote team to access the live feed. Nothing is automatic, nothing is hidden. Families can enable or disable access at any time. Together, we build a personalized overnight care plan. Our team alerts caregivers only according to that plan, or if professional judgment indicates they should be woken. If connectivity is interrupted for any reason, caregivers are immediately alerted. Every shift ends with a structured overnight summary report. That documentation supports continuity of care and gives families something tangible beyond just peace of mind. Privacy and reliability are understandable concerns. Our system uses secure, encrypted connections and controlled access protocols. We built the hardware, software, and firmware together specifically for privacy and reliability. No technology is perfect, but with Harbor, if service is ever interrupted, families are immediately notified. Harbor isn't right for every family. If someone requires continuous, skilled medical intervention overnight, in-home clinical nursing remains the appropriate solution. Harbor is built for structured monitoring and alerting, delivered reliably and at lower cost. Harbor has supported many families. The most common thing they tell us is that I haven't slept this well in years. When you restore sleep to a caregiver, you restore stability to a household. We've seen reduced caregiver burnout and increased confidence at night. The technology finally makes this model possible, expanding access, reducing cost, and supporting families in rural and underserved communities. This is the future of care, technology and human expertise working together to support those that need it most. If you're a family exploring overnight support options, including through Medicaid waiver programs like Beckett or other HCBS pathways, we would love to talk. If you're a case manager, policymaker, or care organization looking for scalable alternatives, well, we would welcome that conversation. Because safety and sleep matter, At Harbor, we create happier and healthier families, one restful night at a time. Rest easy.